4 o'clock, I'll call the meeting to order. I'd like to start by acknowledging that this meeting is respectfully held on the traditional territory of the Sycamore First Nation, whose land we live, work, and play. We have an agenda circulated. Somebody like to move it off? Favor? It's carried. So, the one item on the agenda, budget updates. We've had a memo circulated. Has everybody had a chance to read that? Any comments from that? Go ahead, Councillor Franco.
Not really a comment, but we did put up something that asked for public input, so. Okay, that's item 4. Yeah, I saw that. I was just wanting to get that verbally out there.
Any other comments or questions? Go ahead.
I just had one talking about the pair of is that tank on that truck. Is that then we'll have 2 of them. That's the idea, right? Yeah. It's not like it's going for sale or anything like that. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Margaret.
I believe there's an RFD coming to a future council meeting on that as well. This is just so that I can have these numbers to prepare the budget bylaw ahead of some of those other things coming forward. If you'd like, I can also summarize the memo.
Sounds good. Go ahead.
So council held budget meetings on February 11th and March 5th. Following the March 5th meeting, the district posted an invitation for public input on the budget and no submissions were received. I will have to prepare the tax rate and 5-year financial plan bylaws prior to May 15th with the approval of the financial plan prior to the tax rate bylaw. November 17th, all grant and aid requests were presented to council. Council approved grant and aid requests in the amount of $70,613. Council also provided direction regarding a 2.1% increase related to CPI on the reduced taxation of $5,959,627, down from our collection of $6,273,782 in 2025. This decrease is attributed to the closure of the Canfor mill site. The summary of changes since March 5th that I've added into the budget from the original documents that were received are local government development approvals grant for $200,000, and I believe that came to a council meeting already and was approved by resolution. Same with the NDIT labor market research study. This includes the 3 communities. And it was increased from the 50,000 to 200,000 to encompass the other communities that are involved. The UBCM asset management mapping grant that was approved, it will be completed in this year. Some of it was spent in the prior year. And the new FCM Sustainable Municipal Building Fund grant and the offsetting energy hydro rebate. So this is to replace the heating system in the district office along with controls, I believe. There are 2 separate grants available for this. The FCM one will cover $127,700 with the hydro rebates. I believe they're about $9,000 per cell or unit for about $27,000, which will leave about 30 or 20 some thousand, 30,000 that will be covered from general surplus. So the total project costs are 176,360 on that. So I will add that project into the budget. There is a service agreement for ESS that's been added in here with the offsetting expenditures. That'll come to council at a later time. The pickleball court design that was approved by council to be spent out of the capital and capital planning reserve in the amount of 300,000, and the 70,000 tender tank repair, which I've added into the budget, which will come, like I said, at a future meeting.
Good. Anybody else? You know, why don't we cover public comment while we're, because we've got it inside this document as well. Didn't receive any, but how often do we receive them in other years, public comment?
We don't usually. I've maybe received in the time I've been here, maybe 5 or 6
Okay.
submissions.
Go ahead, Councillor Frankel.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that, Margaret. I just think that you got to give everybody the opportunity. We hopefully would get some thought process into that, but if not, then that's somebody's trusting us to come up with a good budget. So appreciate that we're asking anyway.
So, do we need direction tonight? Where are we?
No, this will just allow me to present to you all the items that will be in the budget. I will continue to prepare those bylaws and they should come to you within the next month.
Awesome. Well, with that, then we're adjourned.